Hello, my name is Shane Adamson, and I'm a couples therapist that has advanced training in a model called emotional focus therapy. Sue Johnson is the founder of this model, and many people call it the science of love because there really is a roadmap to love. And when couples come in for counseling, some things happen where there's a disconnect. In mild cases, there's been some neglect or some communication breakdowns. In more extreme cases, it's been a long pattern of neglect or an affair. But the EFT model can handle both moderate problems to more extreme problems. And I'm going to talk about the 3 stages of EFT couples therapy. Stage 1 is really assessment phase. I love to ask couples their love story, how they found each other. It's also important for me to have a one-on-one session with each spouse. And I'm careful to say this isn't me picking sides. This is me learning your relationship history, a little bit about your parents' marriage and any other romantic relationships or significant relationships that play an influence on how you're doing marriage or your couple relationship right now. And then I also look for these raw spots or negative patterns. And what I mean by a negative pattern is certain topics that I call a raw spot topic. Could be money, sex, in-laws, children, how to deal with a kid that's having some emotional or behavioral problems or struggling in school. In an unhealthy relationship, there's blame. One person might get into hyper pursuer mode and the other one is shutting down saying, I'm not going to talk to you, and it doesn't go well. So my job is to de-escalate the couple by walking through these raw spots and interrupting the negative cycle and helping them to have, I guess, more connected conversations and exit the negative pattern or negative cycle that they're in. So the goal of stage 1 is to de-escalate and get a little more respectful communication happening. Stage 2, I call it the soft place to land part of couple work. And at this stage, there's more connection and less tension in the counseling room. And as you start to do this more and more in the counseling room, you're able to do this at home. And we revisit some of those rocky moments from your relationship past that you didn't clean up or work through fully. And if I slow this down, we can get more clarity and understanding of how each person was hurt and how we might be able to do some repair around those old injuries. And then you're able to discuss your needs and your fears without you yourself feeling like a crummy spouse or making your spouse feel like they're not good enough. And then this stage 2 is also just practicing attunement, like when you reach for connection, does your spouse respond, and talking through those moments to make sure that you are more connected and responding to one another when you need comfort or closeness. Stage 3 is maintenance, and by this stage of counseling, and some couples reach this place around 8 to 12 sessions. Some more complicated couple dynamics may take longer, but at this point you really are just coming in probably once a month to ensure you're not slipping into some old habits, and it's really a nice season of marriage life. One side note is we do have a Hold Me Tight retreat, and this is something we do twice a year. We make it safe so you don't have to share your personal stuff in front of other couples. You're invited to do these 7 private conversations based on the book Hold Me Tight by Sue Johnson. And so you could look at the drop-down menu on the website to learn more about that. But if you have any other questions about couples work, feel free to contact me, and I look forward to working with you. Thank you.